breaking a record this high when the other guy almost died when he pulled it. We're doing something that no other human has done before.
In the wake of the successful 501 kilo pull, we also saw you challenge Eddie Hall to a boxing match. Why a boxing match?
There's been tension between me and Eddie Hall, and there's about time to just settle this. There's a lot of debate, who is stronger, who is better. If you look at the titles, you would know. At least I will work hard, and I will make sure that I will come in the best shape of my life. I can make that promise that I will not gas out first round like many people are predicting.
The lift didn't seem to take that much out of you, but when we saw Eddie Hall pull 500 kilos, for instance, he burst blood vessels in his face and fainted. So why did you cope much better with your world record?
To be honest with you, it's hard to say. I mean, his health was not good afterwards, but mine was. He was always well prepared. You can't pull 500 kilograms unless you're well prepared. I guess his body just wasn't ready. I also, dig deep, but I guess I was stronger.
A lot of people will be wondering, Thor, because the 501 pull didn't take that much out of your body, why didn't you go beyond that and lift more?
There's always a risk. When you pull such a heavy lift, there's always a risk for injury. We're doing something that no other human has done before. But you guys have to realize that, breaking a record this high when the other guy almost died when he pulled it, of course I'm going to be careful and make sure that my body's going to be healthy.
This might be too early to ask, but do you have a strategy or plan in mind for getting the better of Eddie in the boxing ring?
The fight is too far ahead, and I haven't really seen too much of Eddie Hall. I will not have any plan until, probably a year from now.
There were quite a few people saying that because your lift was done in your home gym, that it's not legit. So what do you say to those people?
I have no opinion on that. It's okay for people to have their opinion. I know what I did, and I know that this lift is probably more legit than any other lift that has ever been done in strongman ever before. I have been competing now for more than a decade, for 10 years plus, and never have I ever seen promoters weigh each and every single plate to make sure that the weight is exactly it. And it doesn't matter where you do it, Okay, if everybody thinks it's so much easier to do it in your gym, why don't you just go ahead and pull 502 kilograms? It's so easy.
Obviously, we've spoken about how you're going to come up against Eddie in the boxing ring, but if you were to come up against him in Game of Thrones, how would you get the better of him?
Easy win. Probably just squeeze his eyes out or something.